That's the window that I put in a couple of months ago, and I'll try and explain to you what I meant by the hinges. You can see the hinge on the top and on the bottom. Now this, it should be standing up vertical, the window, and it should actually open out at the top or the bottom, not from the side. So the weight now is bearing down on that hinge. So after a while, the window, see, it's just on a drop now. Oh. So hello everybody. Well, Saturday the 28th of September. The time is 5:45 p.m. I've just been to pick up a window, a double window, so I'm going to change the one that I put in my greenhouse not long ago. Reason being, I put it in horizontally, but it's meant to be vertical, so every time you have it open, it puts a lot of weight on the hinges. So instead of doing that, I thought, well, if I can get a one that's actually hinged right, pushes out, hinge from the top, I would swap the windows open. Anyhow, I was passing a place last night where I often get bits and bobs from, and I noticed I had a full-sized window minus the glass, but with the two bottom bits are actually open outwards and the glass was attached. So I went there this afternoon after work about 45 minutes ago, maybe an hour, and I cut the top half of the frame away, left myself with the bottom half. Took it home, trimmed it up to the size I need. When I opened the windows, one of the hinges are knackered. So I've just been back and I found one window that had what looked to be the same hinges, 10-inch hinges. So I took the hinges off that old window, and probably later on the day or tomorrow I'll change the hinges, then hopefully that window will be okay. I can take the other window out and then obviously make a frame for this to fit into while still supporting the weight of the roof on the greenhouse. Anyway, the reason why this video wasn't that, the reason was I had visitors today. Anybody who watched me last video, you'll be aware that Richy and Clairey from Bass's plot were coming to visit us. So I was on the plot about maybe half an hour before Richy rang us. So I had to walk up. Well, imagine my surprise, I had another visitor there with them. Yeah, and that's what this video is basically about. The special visitor. Yeah, I had a great time with Richy and Clairey. Well, Clairey had one cup of tea, Richy had a cup of tea, then a cup of hot chocolate, and the special visitor is the daughter. Now, I'm not sure of Chloe's age. I'm gonna estimate 9 to 11. Yeah, and if you've watched any of Richy and Clairey's videos, Chloe's in quite a few of them because she's always on the plot with mum and dad. Well, Chloe's got her own YouTube channel. So I wanted to make this video, but also to give her a shout out and a channel name, Chloe's Adventures. And I'm hoping that anyone who watches this video, anyone who's subscribed to me, will actually nip over to Chloe's, like, share and subscribe. Yeah, it's nice to see youngsters getting involved with allotment tearing. Yeah, now Chloe is involved with her mum and dad's, so I would like to try and get her channel out there to more people. You know, she's only just started the channel off. She's got 16 subscribers at the moment, so I would like her to surpass her parents at Bassy's Plot. You know, I would like her to get more than Richy and Clairey, to be fair. That way I think it could probably go towards keeping the interest. I do think she'll keep her interest anyway, but just to be on the safe side. So as I was saying, I had me visit, had a chat with Richy and Clairey. Now, a lot of you will know Richy is visually impaired, so I was a little bit nervous because I've got the odd trip hazard, but I needn't to be nervous whatsoever. You know, wherever he was going, Clairey guided him or Chloe guided him. I did try and tell him about the step, which he told me, so he was aware of that. But it really was nice to have the visitors. Oh, by the way, Chloe Bear, you should think yourself really, really honoured. You had 2 cups of hot chocolate. Yeah, no one, and I mean no one apart from me, has ever been offered 2 cups of hot chocolate. People can have 1, then they can have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a cup of borrow, a cup of soup, but nobody's ever been offered 2 hot chocolates apart from you. So you are the first on this channel to be offered 2 cups. And I hope you enjoyed yourself. I think you did, because your mum says when you seen the size of the Swede, you are killing yourself laughing. I've actually just pulled up at my allotment now. Your mum said you are killing yourself laughing at the size of the Swede. So I hope if you have Swede tomorrow for your dinner, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy your apples, whether you eat them, you make apple crumble, whatever. I would just like to say, Clairey, Richy, yous are more than welcome to pop to my allotment any time you want. If the Ben wants to come down, she's more than welcome, obviously with her mum and dad, or with her granddad, because he dropped his off, you know what I mean. So I believe, and I may have it wrong, but I believe your dad is called Vince. Yeah, so Vince is more than welcome to pop down anytime. So now I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna have a look at Mick's secret recipe, his little mix. I'm pretty sure if I'm nice to him, he'll fill us another bottle for yous. Yeah, because you didn't get one off him today. However, you could have asked me, you could have had some nettle soup, you could have had some comfrey tea. I've got boatloads of it. But I'm feeling quite honoured myself, because this is the first time that Mick's actually offered me any. So I don't know if it was just because I had visitors and he was being nice, or because he was making somebody self and he thought, I feel sorry for him. Although he's awesome and he's a legend in his own mind. That's right. No, honestly, Richy and Clairey met Mick and Dawn. They really are a lovely couple. Mick's a diamond. He'll do anything for anyone.
And little Chloe Bear's popped in to see as well.
There she is.
Hi.
And my present. Show me a little present, Rich.
Very scary.
Where's Scary Mary?
There she is, somewhere. Yeah, there you go.
Look,
Yay!
we got Scary Mary.
Woohoo!
And it's the exact same one as what we've got. So, welcome to the Scary Mary Club.
Telepathy.
Are you giving her a different name?
No.
No.
Nah,
There you
Scary
go.
Mary.
Scary Mary too.
Scary Mary the second. And I'm gonna have a butcher's around his allotment. Let's hope I don't find any secrets.
Oh, you're not. I keep everything well hidden.
There you go.
Ah, there you go.
Thank you, Jimmy, for the
Apples.
apples and the
Massive, big turnip.
turnip. Yeah. Thank you for the pot, and I love your allotment.
And you love his allotment, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you like my new hat? People always said I was a bit of a torn-up heed when I was younger, but I didn't think it would literally happen.
That is the size of a turnip.
That's from Jimmy Plot, well, mate Jimmy.
And that's just half of it.
He chopped it in half, as you can see.
It's huge. I've never seen it that last one for a week.
Weighs like a friggin' bowling ball.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. You're a legend. Well, we got a package from Jimmy's Plot today, and it was from the lovely Ali from Canada, and she sent a lovely letter there, and all these seeds. Look at them all. Wow.
I'll be looking forward to some of the Savoy cabbages and that.
Ah, wow, look at all these. Absolutely amazing.
Cheers, Ali.
Thank you so much, Ali. We'll look forward to planting them and see what we can get from them.
My favourite Canadian, except from the Hart family.
Oh, champion. Oh, it's lovely. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you. We much appreciate it. And thank you to Jimmy as well. We've had a lovely day. Thank you so much, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So that's the window that I put in a couple of months ago. And I'll try and explain to you what I meant by the hinges. You can see the hinge on the top and on the bottom. Now this, it should be standing up vertical, the window, and it should actually open out at the top or the bottom, not from the side. So the weight now is bearing down on that hinge. So after a while, the window, you see, it's just on to drop now. Oh. So I want them whereby they're open properly. I wouldn't care. Last week I went and got one of these. Hold on, I'll put it up again in the window so you can see it. I just got tape to stop the slats falling out, but basically it's a louver window, just like these ones. You know, these will open and shut. Actually, look at the cobweb there. I'll get a brush and brush the cobweb off. The cherries coming on already, aren't they? Note on the ones from the single seed potato challenge yet. I wasn't expecting anything because they hadn't chitted on out, but I'm still hopeful. They are coming on well now. Note on that one there is. That one, it's starting to come through now. Plenty on that. and that one's starting to come through, and there's me funny shaped cucumber, and there's a one hiding behind it. And if I look at this plant, I took a couple off the other day, but there's a one there, there's a one there. Don't think there's any more, but I'm not particularly bothered. Once these are done, I'll get rid of this anyway, and then I'll have me tomato room back to do whatever I want to do with it. You know what, I've just had a thought. I was going to say a realisation. I've just had a thought. I've just been down to that place and I got these hinges. Now, forgot what I was going to say. I got the hinges. What the hell was I going to say? Oh, I got those hinges. I've left my hatch open on my car, and I've got nowhere to actually swap them over here in the allotment. Nowhere where I can lie the window down without breaking it. And say hello to Scary Mary Junior. Chloe says it can't be Scary Mary 2. It's got to be Scary Mary Junior. So that's who that is. Was Scary Mary. Put a light on so you can see her better. Yo, Scary Mary. Chloe says hello. Anyhow, I've just had another thought with regards to that. I'm going to take you down the bottom of the garden, and I'm fingers crossed I've got another thing that might have flipping worked. I've got 2 double glazed windows here. If these hinges on these are 10 inches, they would have done as I wouldn't have had to come back to that other place. So bear with us 2 seconds. I'll get a tape measure. So (10-inch) hinge, and that window, you can see that one's got a hinge on. Well, these 2 windows both came out of the same big window, so I know the hinges on that one will be 10-inch hinges. So I'll just get me impact driver and I'll get these hinges taken off. So there you go. I've got 3 pair now. That's the first pair I got from the industrial estate where they make the windows. That's a pair I've just taken off that window there. This is off the other window in the garden there, but it's got a slight bend in it, so I'm not sure if they will work, but that's it. I'm going to go home now, and then, well, look, before I go, you can see this window is closed properly, but that one isn't closed properly at the top, and I believe it's the hinges. So we'll get the hinges changed out. These ones are riveted, the other ones were screwed, so whether I can screw these new ones back in or if I've got to rivet them, I don't know. But I'm going to close the allotment up for the night, and head off back home. If there's anybody that's watching this video and they're interested in growing giant onions, I suppose, Pete Trenouth, I'm assuming I'm actually pronouncing it correctly, Pete Trenouth. I will put the link to Pete's channel in the description box. Pete's holding like a giant onion sort of growing challenge. The only stipulation is everyone must use the same seed, which is understandable. It keeps it like a level playing field, yeah? So the onion seeds are Ailsa. That's Ailsa. SAE, ELC. And you buy these from Foster's Seeds. They're £7 for a pack, plus £3.50 postage. So it makes it £10.50. I believe there's approximately 60 seeds in the packet. Now bear in mind, these are for really, really big, giant onions, you know what I mean? So if anybody wants to participate in the grow along, I'll put the link to Foster Seeds in the description. I'll put a link to the actual onion seeds that everyone's using. And if you would like to, if you head over to Pete's and just make a comment on his video about the giant onion challenge, make a comment just to make Pete aware that you're wanting to participate. Now, I understand £10.50 is a lot of money to some people for seeds, etc. So I don't mind if there's a few people who may want to take part, but they don't want to pay £10.50. If they want to email me their address, I'm more than willing to send them like 10 or a dozen seeds when mine come through, you know. Obviously I only get 60 seeds, so I'm limited as to how many people I can send them out to. But if anybody would like some and they want to take part, feel free to email us, and I'll get them sent to you, obviously once they arrive. And I believe I missed a delivery today at home. There was a card through the door from Royal Mail. I'm assuming it's me giant garlic and me extra large garlic that coming over from Debbie over at the Shetland Islands. So I'll be looking forward to Monday. Hopefully it's them, because I can't think of anything else that I'm expecting. But anyhow, I just wanted to make people aware that there's a giant onion growing challenge starting. You know, just like a lot of people sort of messaged after the single seed potato challenge had started, or it had been well underway actually, and people were messaging saying that if they had have known about it, they would have taken part. So I'm just letting people know, if you want to take part, you are more than welcome. As I say, head over to Pete's channel, look for his video on the giant onion grow along challenge, and just comment to tell him that you're taking part. Okay, so that is the end of this video. So good night everyone, hope you have a good weekend. Bye for now.